When you're on the ground, people can technically soccer kick you in the head, which is the greatest disadvantage on the floor, together with that you cannot just run away. But when you're standing, the greatest disadvantage is that people can hit you to the back of your head, which is the most dangerous place to get hit. It's so dangerous that it's outlawed, it's banned even in professional MMA competition, even in boxing. So even where we accept that people may get a concussion, may knock themselves out, may seriously hurt and injure themselves, that's where we draw the line, getting hit to the back of the head. When you keep standing, when you have multiple opponents, many people advise that you should keep moving, which, if you have a wide open field, that's okay. But as a bouncer, you have the situation many times of multiple attackers, and the best to have then is a wall on your back. So nobody can attack me from the back, and I can attack in any direction. The most dangerous is to be attacked from an angle that you can't see. And now you already realize that you have the same advantage when you are on the floor. So laying on the back is not all bad. It's all bad if you have no experience in it. That's absolutely true. And it's not the best situation there is. I'm not going to argue that. I'm just going to say that when you are on your back on the floor, you have more opportunities than you would know if you have not trained BJJ. If you have trained BJJ and have trained MMA, then you know that on your own back, you have some advantages that you can use to win a fight. First advantage is having floor behind your head, so nothing can attack you from your back. Second advantage is you cannot fall because you're already down. You cannot slip, you cannot fall, nothing like that. Third advantage is you have 4 limbs. When you're standing on your legs, and you can theoretically kick and thus increase your risk of falling down. But when you're on your back, you can move all 4 limbs independently, individually, simultaneously, which gives you a great chance. If we see that in modern Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, where butt scooting and laying on your back is basically unlimited by the rule. And we see that it is such a huge advantage that most of modern Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu has turned into doing 0 takedowns and just sitting down and doing the butt scoot. Doing the guard pull, not even, it's just a butt scoot. Because it gives such unlimited potential for movement. And we would see much more of that in modern MMA if we would not limit it. Most people think that, like the banning of soccer kicks and stuff like that is a huge disadvantage for the striker. But in reality, the grappler is much more limited because he literally is not allowed to butt scoot and just completely avoid the striking, because I could just lay on my back, be here, and I need to just face you, I'm just here using my legs. If I have one opponent, if it's an MMA fight, how would you now soccer kick me? You cannot, I defend myself. And if your legs come close enough, I can entangle them, which has been done many times in professional MMA, and then heel hook you. It would be a fabulous strategy for a grappling purist against a striking purist. So what I'm saying now is it's not all that black and white as many people paint it to be. It's just that striking is so much easier to understand than grappling. Striking is so easy to understand, it's so obvious. And grappling is so difficult to understand.